is my research project, Paintings Through the Ages. The first painting is from the medieval era called the Madonna and Child. The Madonna and Child was created during the medieval period between the years of 1290 to 1300 by Duccio de Buonesegna, who was an Italian painter. The piece represents sorrow and knowledge within the Madonna and naivety within the child, as the Madonna knows that the child will one day be crucified. The child is depicted pushing the veil away from his mother's face with a sense of naivety for the future that awaits him. Today, the painting can be seen in the Met Museum of Art. The second is a Paleolithic cave painting. It does not have a name, but it was found in the Lascaux caves in southwestern France, where other paintings like this were also found recording the life cycle of animals. The painting is believed to be 20,000 years old, and the markings on the animal represent some kind of number or sign to show their life cycles. Often these paintings were used for multiple other reasons besides the life cycle of animals, and red and yellow ochre as well as charcoal were used as materials in order to create them. The third is an Egyptian painting on a wooden stela. It's called Stela of Aphemut, and it was a depiction of Aphemut and the Egyptian sun god created between 924 to 889 BC, depicting Aphemut offering incense to the sun god, depicted as a mummy with a falcon head. Most important to Egyptian culture were the gods and their religion, and it was often the basis of society during the time, as pharaohs were believed to also be gods, and it was believed that in the afterlife you could bring your belongings. Many wooden stelas, such as this one, were created with the intent of worshiping the gods and depicting offerings. The fourth is the Crusades, and this is a painting of the Crusaders reaching Jerusalem, which was one of the only successes that the Crusades actually had. The piece was originally designed between 1689 to 1693, but eventually was woven between the years of 1732 to 1739. Originally, the painting was created by Domenico Paradisi as commissioned by Cardinal Pietro Ottoboni as a part of a 15 tapestry set depicting the successes of the Crusader army. The happiness is the mood of the painting as it's seen through the bright colors and the expression of the people as they are so excited that they have reached Jerusalem. And it is unlike any other of the Crusaders' paintings, because the 15 tapestries were some of the only happy depictions from the Crusades, as later most of the Crusades failed. And the last is a Japanese painting called The Four Accomplishments. It was created during the Muromachi period of Japan as part of paintings on panels for sliding doors. Often these panels were created for temples or palaces and made for the leaders, such as shoguns and emperors during the time. This painting was created from ink and represented the four accomplishments of gentlemen in Japanese society, which were music, the board game Go, calligraphy, and painting. These were seen as noble pursuits within the community and the culture during this time. Finding accomplishment in one of these aspects was meant to bring balance and status to the gentleman of the time, which is represented in the painting. The painter Kano Motonobu was the head of the Kano school of painting, which held a lot of dominance over Japanese painting for centuries, and one of his biggest achievements was taking smaller scale paintings and putting them on screens and adding sliding door panels on larger scale.